just what you're saying. So please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Don't speak. I know what you're thinking, and I don't need your reasons. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying. So please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. No, no, no. Don't speak. I know what you're thinking, and I don't need your reasons. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts.
Hey guys, welcome to the Elite Pro Series tournament. We have the Nibble bi-weekly series, and I have no clue why my webcam is not working, and hopefully we can get it working right now. But welcome guys, hope you guys are all doing good there at home. Hope you guys are having a fantastic evening, and let's see exactly what will be going into play for us in the next couple 4 games that we have. And guys, I do apologize, but my webcam's just not going to be working for you guys for game number 1, but we'll get it working for game number 2. Let us look at the schedule for the evening, and you can see the schedule right here, guys. It is going to be 10 past 6 for the first game, and then the second game we're going to have 6:45, and then the third game is going to start at 20 past 7, and then we're going to have 5 minutes to 8 for the last game. It is a bit of a late night grind for the people here competing in the Nibble bi-weekly series Q1 week 11. The prize pool in the finals, of course, is going to be 1,350. In first place, it's going to be a crazy 900 Rand, and in second, we're going to have 450. What not better than to go and start over with the players Race and them, and see exactly what they're up to and what they are doing in this qualifier. So joining us right now is Race, and we'll get that over and out to you guys so you guys can see exactly what the gameplays are looking like for you. So on board, guys, we got Race, we got Chili and Spies who are going to be here. So yeah, Chili and Spice as well as Race have been doing quite the bit in the competitive scene as the underrated dogs when it comes to the competitive games that we are spectating and so forth throughout the Nibble bi-weekly series. Now, finally in the week 11, guys, it is a crazy number to achieve. We did get to the, what can we say, the anniversary, the 10-week anniversary last week around, and we co-casted with Esports, which was a fantastic, beautiful cast to have for us on there. And now going into a whole new level, it's double digits tournament weeks for the Nibble bi-weekly. And guys, I'm so happy to say that we do get these tournaments in weekly, every second week, every fourth week of the month, Wednesdays and Fridays on the Elite Pro Series website. And you know, it's amazing. Whether it is 1,300 Rand or 20,000 Rand, the Nibble bi-weekly series has been a stone in the Fortnite ZA community for the 2021 season. So yeah, so we're gonna have to see what happens for the players over here, whether or not the tournaments continue being brought out to you guys at a high competitive rate. As you guys can see, there's 75 players remaining in this one, and we do, however, have more POVs that is on the live streaming, so we'll get that live streaming out to you guys in just a second, and we can see exactly what it looks like to have Luka Rakic take part in the Nibble bi-weekly series over here, and we'll get that set up for you guys so you guys don't need to miss any opportunity. In fact, it does look like he's died off spawn game number 1, so that won't be something that we can hop over onto. So yeah, unfortunately, let's see what happens for the players over here. And you can see now racing them just farming up, making sure they're good, making sure they're in a good position to continue going. And it is a good strat to get some metal over there. Tires popped, but still making that rotation right now is Race. And 72 players, you can see they are being targeted right now, but they also sent out a bounty for them to sort of, know where their next opposition is that is close to them. And we can see that rotation is being successful, and the players now having to go sort of center zone to make sure that they're in the next zone and that they're in successfully. But where the question lie between the players is how long can they continue rotating that vehicle? I mean, was absolute broken, and I mean now they do got pumped up tires and they're able to use a bucky, but it's not that secure and closed up like it is on the as it is on the other vehicle that they were traveling with. Some couple red peppers, good rotation, but it's not going to be enough for the trio, as the trio does need a full 3 peppers in order to make rotation successfully. You don't want to be in a position where you're leaving your team behind solely because you have red peppers and so forth and your third team doesn't. And he's gone and popped the tire on the third wheel. Only great stuff from him over there. So yeah. 68, this qualifier going by quite quickly in terms of players being eliminated. It is going to be a entertaining evening as we get into those end games where we'll be seeing some much anticipated fighting and box fighting going on, and those rotations, contested rotations happening, and we're going to be seeing that in just a couple more minutes. But if you guys are just joining up with us right here, we are streaming the Nibble bi-weekly series. It is week 11 and we are in game number 1. It is the qualifier 1 happening today, guys. And most of you guys would know that there is other tournaments in between the Nibble bi-weekly series. But the series must go on. The show must remain. And we must get that action, that hunger from the players over here. And honestly, huge shout out to the Fortnite South African community. Not only, participating in the Nibble bi-weekly series today, but showing up to be competitive, to get that competitive feel and qualify into the finals, where the prize pool that they will be battling it on is going to be 1,350, first place 900, second place 450. So it's going to be an interesting evening on Sunday from 3 o'clock. We are going to be seeing that action take place. So just make sure you guys are turning on those reminders. If you guys are here to watch, if you guys are here to take part in the tournaments, make sure you guys are ready for that. And let's see exactly what Sunday's all about. But we've been seeing some really crazy gameplays from the Fortnite South African community in the Nibble bi-weekly series. I'm talking about storm surges taking effect, and I mean even the cast on week 10 was absolute rad. We did see some crazy storm surge plays going into action all the way into game 3. Not only that, but game 5 as well was really amazing. Yes, we did not get storm surge then, but it was still super amazing, and their vehicle is being heavy targeted right now, and only 195 HP left on that. They need to continue making that rotation in, and I think that's them out of that vehicle. But yeah, it's been a crazy amount of effort and dedication from the Fortnite community. So let's see exactly what we will be getting from those players over there. And without a doubt, let's go over to Reapsy and them and see what their rotations are looking like. I do advise, guys, we don't have that much POVs for game number 1. Players, unfortunately, were not set up to broadcast their POVs. But when we get into game number 2, we will have the likes of Storm Test Shots, Luca, hopefully doesn't die of spawn, as well as Light CK and etc. taking part in the broadcasting. So we only have Race and Reapsy who will be previewing their screenshots and so forth. And they are very much in a good position. We are looking at 4-time qualifiers right here, guys. 4 times champs, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, 3-time champ for Reapsy. Reapsy has been showing some true dominance in the Nibble bi-weekly series. I mean, even with his new trio rejects, they've come first in the Nibble bi-weekly series week 9, and we did see that the Saturday. It was some spectacular gameplay that we witnessed from rejects. And talk about the Chug Cannon, guys. The Chug Cannon being a crucial addition to the Season 7. It is honestly a cheat to have this in the back pocket because, I mean, it regenerates some HP and it heals up to 100, if I'm not mistaken, on full rotation. So now they're making those rotations, and you can see Reapsy is successful there. But we'll go over back to Race because Race looks to be the one that is going to be in some heavy trouble eventually. They are traveling around the map. They are doing quite a bit to stay active over here, and you can see now they are boxed up with 62 players remaining, guys. We may just see stacked qualifier coming to effect, because with 62 players alive means that in the next 2 zones, if players don't die, we will be seeing some Storm Surge active. And those stack games do give you guys a better understanding to the high-end competitive that we are experiencing in South Africa quite late. I mean, we're talking about games that are even better than the FNCS states of finals for Middle East, etc., where we are getting Storm Surge from second zone all the way to the last bit of zone. And that there just means, you know, more competitive scrims for you guys. And you guys can find these scrims on Alpha Scrims. It is a Discord for South African Prac. And I have to give it to Alpha Scrims of late, because without that competitive practice, you guys just wouldn't know how to handle Storm Surge, how to get Storm Surge tags, how to make rotations, how to make loot pats and all that. But you can see now Spy's been in a tough position, being tagged up real heavy over there. And he's going to need to make some rotations in some heal ups. And that's just going to use up their consumables going into the end game. Bravado Janitor is Spies. Oh, a headshot snipe. Hopefully they don't get focused. A couple third-party shots. They are getting a bit focused. The players are now getting in there, and that is going to be their team eliminated. I did say Race does look like to be in a position where he will be focused quite a bit because he's everywhere, man. So let's go over to Reapsy and hope that they survive through to the end so that we can stay entertained in these positions. It is Reapsy, Rejects, and Crispy, the trio to not be reckoned with in this time of the day right now. And we can see they're still alive. They got 3 eliminations, so they've been very much active in the killing positions over there. And these guys are very much high ground warriors, and they know how to claim those high ground positions. And they mats up very much decent. 380 wood, 310 brick, 500 metal. Honestly, I think Reapsy is the IGL. He's an amazing IGL when it comes to the competitive fields. We have seen him lead the team to victory games. We have seen him lead them to winning tournaments such as the Nibble Bi-Weekly Series Week 9. If you guys want to know more about the Nibble Bi-Weekly Series, it is as simple as going over to eliteproseries.co.za, and every second and fourth week of the month, you guys can register on Wednesday or Friday to take part in those. So let's see what happens. Mayo, Blazo, welcome to the stream. EC, Triple J, welcome guys. Hope you guys are all doing good. J, Doc, hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the stream, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, because on Friday at 6 o'clock, we're going to be going live yet again for the Nibble Bi-Weekly Series Qualifier 2. And then on Sunday, this Sunday at 3 p.m., we'll be going live with the finals action. And it's just going to be so amazing. We are going to be seeing some spectacular gameplays. Unfortunately, for game number 1, guys, we are going to be a bit stuck with just Reapsy on board with us. But as soon as we get game number 2 rolling, we will have a lot more players on board with us to compete and have their POVs. So it's going to be much more better. And just as I was hoping for some Storm Surge to get into effect, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get that. I mean, I blame Reapsy, right? Those 3 eliminations is going to not get us that Storm Surge. But still, 50 players in a qualifier going into Zone 4. I say, in my book, that is a GG's. And the Nibble Bi-Weekly Series just showing why it needs to be here in the Fortnite community. Fresh, can you please stream on YouTube? Please. Fresh, can you stream on YouTube so we can get more POVs? Thank you so much. It's just for the Nibble qualifiers, if you can. Thank you.
Right there! In the wood, 70!
Couple beams going into the plays over here. Reapsy, Rejects, and them trying to get this elimination. They are focusing and this potentially putting their oppositions in a tough play, because that is math being used. That is math being used up quite aggressively. And it's not just Reapsy putting the focus on this opposition team right now. It is everyone focusing on them. They're using metal, and it looks like they're going to be coming down on that spray and pray effect that they had over there. A couple beams and tags for them that they did get into effect. But the question lies now is, will they be able to get the 50-50 zone, as it's 3, 2, 1, and you can see a snipe on Rejects. They don't get the 50-50 zone, and unfortunately they're going to have to succumb to a second to height or maybe mid-ground level. He lines up a couple shots. Will he be able to connect? Unfortunately not. But it's some rotations that needs to happen with Reapsy and his team. as they are just about a couple meters away, 36 to 50 meters away. Good rotation, hugging the mountain, that giving them natural cover as well to the players on height that they didn't want to. And this is why I say Reepsy has matured in the IGL. Like, he's learned the game so much. I'm actually so happy for him, and we got to see and learn from Reepsy throughout the qualifiers of the Nibble bi-weekly series. I mean, we've seen him in action for 11 weeks now. 11 weeks, guys. That has been fantastic out from Reepsy, to see him grow into the player that he is and winning tournaments on the regular now. But the question lies is, will they get this elimination? As they line up, you can see that player trying to pre-fire a sniper, and it's just about taking walls consecutively, and they do manage to do so, and they're chipping these players, they're putting pressure on these players. Every wall that is being taken pushes them back and back and back, and unfortunately now they won't be able to be in a position to get those eliminations, unfortunately. And now the main objective for the team is to stay alive, to farm those placement points, because as it stands, there's 40 players alive right now. We are seeing some stacked, and they chopped down a player. They got the play in the box. Will Crispy manage to get this elimination? They are getting focused from above, and they do manage to get that elim. And they do have the chunk cannon if they need to use it. They also got 3 big pots, so they're in a good position either way. And you can see them heal up, but they now need to make that rotation for that. And there goes the launch pad. They fly, and you can see oppositions doing the same. They grab middle, second to height right here, and make the rotation to go ahead over there. But it's a solo rotate for Reepsy over here, and they get back into the old builds. So this is actually a perfect position for them to box up and just stay comfortably in that area. But what a good decision from Reepsy. Does the team manage to connect with him is the question. And we are going to see Reepsy now trying to frag out a bit to get himself some kill points, which will honestly be much more favor in for the team. And he's just grabbing as much ground as possible, because the zone can pull back, the zone can go ahead, and he's gone into the wrong direction. But it doesn't really matter. That ground that he's covered will always be there in protection in case we do expectate a zone pulled backwards for him. And you can see some successful rotation happening right now. It is kind of laggy for him. Well, we are still seeing 25 players being alive in this play, and as he continues making that rotation, he's on 160 medal. He does get a huge refresh from his teammates, 258 brick and a couple hundred medal for him. So he's still managing to rotate in hard mats, and he's just about to get into zone. Staying ahead of zone is crucial, but he gets chopped down. Will he be able to get out that position? And he's unable to, unfortunately. He's going to get chopped down and get eliminated. And it's AG Bruce Shock to get that kill. And you can see he's getting his finish right now. Has rejects and Crispy's left without a IGL. What are the decisions and plays that will be going into play for Rejects and his team right as they try to carry on the points for placements and as well as kill points, whether or not they frag out like maniacs, because we do know them to be those type of players, or they play it slow and grab those placement points. It is 17 players remaining as it stands right now, and we can see them staying ahead of zone, which is exactly what we want to do in this position. They still have a good chunk of mats. Crispy now on 105 as well as 125 medal, so he's still very much in a good position. Zone pulls in quite a far, but staying ahead of zone is the crucial play for the team right now. It is not getting them any focus from oppositions. They are staying alive, but just as I said that, It does look like Rejects has been hit quite hard. And there goes the focus. It's Crispy trying to take an edit on him. And they got a couple plays in the box. And another player here. It's 100 pump. But Rejects, unfortunately, unable to stick with Crispy. And just getting himself some juicy eliminations. He's making that rotation right now. He does have that chug cannon to kill up quite a bit. Claiming as much as he can on low ground. A little side jump for the boy. Oh! He does need to heal up. And getting zone. Unfortunately, I don't think he's finding zone. He manages to do so right now. And he finds himself on height with 5 plays remaining. Oh my god, it's Beams. Rejects with a 1v1 situation. And he gets the victory! Royale has a solo. Does look like the player, unfortunately, with those congested builds, would run into trouble. And he does so indeed. That is game number 1. What a gameplay. And guys, I just want to remind you that my webcam is not working right now. I will get it connected game number 2. So you're going to look at a black screen for a second or two. But don't worry about that. But talk about a composed gameplay from Rejects. He grabs himself high. He has the chug cannon to heal up a little bit over there. But any second, or if that were to go into a heal off, he would have still won. I mean, GG's to Rejects and his team for grabbing game number 1 and a couple kill points as well. We'll be going into the stats and so forth in just a bit. Has the game. We'll be right back.
Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you want to change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you want to be on the gas, say you want to be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you want to be loved again, say you want to be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you want to be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live aloud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them young again. Say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again. Say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again. We were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change or work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again. Say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again. Say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again. We were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live aloud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again. Say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again. Say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again. We were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change or work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again. Say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again. Say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again. We were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live aloud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again. Say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again. Say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again. We were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt, stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live a loud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be.
Hey guys, and welcome back to game number 2, where we did spectate some spectacular gameplay from Rejects grabbing that first game over there. And we'll be going into the leaderboard quite shortly, but let's look at the schedule. And the schedule for the evening, we are going into game number 2 as it stands right now. And I'm excited to see exactly what these players have in line for us and what the competitive games are going to be like for game 3, 4 as well. And we can just wait and see what the players will be doing there for us. But other than that, guys, if you guys want to be looking at the leaderboard, you can do so right now. But before we do get into that, here's the prize pool. It is a 1,350 Rand in the finals. First place taking 900, second place taking 450. This is amazing and a huge contribution from the Nibble bi-weekly the Nibble Esports organization. And then on top of that, guys, let's go look at the qualifiers. So as it stands right now, first place is Neymar, Woke, and Travis. They came second with a bunch of kills, and first place was Reepsy Crispy with 34 points. In third is Brew Shark. In fourth is Piano, Dabs, and Vibes. In fifth, it's Smack, Cynix, and Xylo taking that position. We do got more POVs on board for you guys, and I just want to say, a huge thank you to the Fortnite community, but unfortunately we're going to go back into Discord and see what's happening over there. So now on Race, and we can see Race getting in unfortunately into a tough position last game around, but let's see how he can make a comeback with that and whether or not he can do so. Guys, I'm just gonna go over back to be right back, and I'll be back shortly. I just want to discuss with the team. We are running into a bit of code leakers, and some teams are not getting in. I want to discuss the next strategy going forward so that we can at least protect all gamers from participating in the qual today, to make sure that they're in the qual safe and sound and not being booted out by code leakers, because there is a bunch of code leakers. 3 teams didn't get in last time around, and we just need to discuss a way forward so that game 3 and game 4 is fine. So give me, guys, 1 minute and I'll be back with more information regarding that.
Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. can't say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be, if you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live aloud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be, if you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be, if you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live aloud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be, if you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free.
Okay, guys, we are back into the games, and you can see now Race actually has a teammate eliminated, and he's gonna be going into the end games as a duo. He goes in for 3, 2, 1. It is a crack on the player, but will he be able to finish that up is the question. And unfortunately not. The player manages to worm his way out of that situation with literally bare minimum HP. Bare minimum HP. Guys, remember to try be positive in the stream. Try have a positive attitude. Johan Brits, I do apologize for you not getting into the game. I did explain, you know, we have a new user base, a whole new player base coming to Elite Pro Series. So they're not understanding that, you know, do not leak code type of thing. And we are seeing a couple players not able to get into the matches, but we will be working a solution around that for Qualifier 2, where we'll be using Unite as a code distributor. So I just want to say that for you guys. And apologies to all of you guys out here who are competing and not able to compete 100%. We'll make sure that user experience is 100 for you guys next time around. Yeah, code is being leaked, so we'll fix it for you guys in Qualifier 2 and so forth. So apologies to the teams that are being affected right now. But if you guys are spectating, if you guys are watching, please don't leak code. So Race is in a good position right there, and he's able to just wait out until the zones form up to stop making those rotations. With 56 players alive, he's going to be in a tough play because he is on white line, and as a duo, people spot these things out and they put a lot of pressure on you. He's going to get eliminated. It does look like Chili's in a tough play as they get server focused quite a bit, and Race sticking to himself, not getting involved in that play. And it's just some tough plays, honestly, for Chile and them, as they are unable to, you know, hold that frontier. And you can see them swap positions right now, which is a good, ideal play for them. Because, I mean, you know, you do have these players who are fighting it out to qualify into the finals. But let's see what that means, though, for the players going forth. And on the other hand, guys, we do got Light, CK, Zakis, and Bojo, who are also competing in this qualifier right now. And let's see exactly what their rotations are looking like. It does look like there's a player in the box, and they're unable to clean that up. But they do manage to knock the player that put CK into this position, so they will be able to revive without issue. With the 51 players alive right there, that is a massive refresh coming into play. And you can see how laggy these games are. I mean, look at CK's ping right there. He's on 20 ping, but it's just a server lag coming into play. He's able to heal up. He's going to be in a good position with 6 minis, 2 big pots, a couple bandages, and a launch pad. type. The music can get copyrighted, but it doesn't really affect us that much, so we're not too bothered about that. Guys, for all of you guys that wondering how code can be leaked, it's simple, you know. If you register, you have access to the code. That is confidential to you only. We ask you guys not to share that code to anyone else, not to your friends, not to anyone that you know, please. So if you guys are participating in this tournament and you guys are in the qualifier, please do not leak code to your friends and so forth. Please, we ask you kindly that that happens over there. And it's a bit of a mess up coming in from CK and his team. Are they able to make the rotations now? They're playing it very much safe to not get focused, and that's a good thing from the team. And there goes the rotation. It is a short rotation in. Where is Zaki? Zaki is there around, so that's really good. Guys, please, please, please don't be rude or anything like that. If you find out who it is, please ban. The thing is, it's impossible to find out who leaks code, but we will be looking at the players that take part in the tournament and try to DM them and say, hey, please, unless registered, do not take part in these tournaments. A couple opportunities for CK and them to beam players, but unfortunately, they're unable to do that. Yeah, we're going to be looking at replays and having a watch over there. But again, guys, you guys are an awesome community. Thank you so much for understanding what is happening, and we couldn't have done this without you guys. So thank you guys so much for being an awesome community, for understanding that we're running into some problems, but being very understanding. Another launch pad gets played into action, and it is a short launch from CK and his team. But it does look like we are going to be seeing Reapsy, however, die or get disconnected very soon. Nice knock coming in from CK, and he's going to be beaming a couple of players. Will they be able to get more knocks? No, unfortunately not. They need to stay ahead of zone right now, which they are doing so successfully. They have so much damage above the Storm Surge threshold, which we may be seeing coming into play right now. And there's that refresh that CK had managed to get eliminated on. It's just so sad to stay knocked in those positions and the Storm eat away at your HP. Will he be able to get a huge pump? He does so successfully. He needs to continue focusing on that rotation though, as Zakis comes into a position where he can assist the play for the team right now. And it's CK, Bojo, and Zakis. Which, guys, by the way, we have been seeing amazing gameplay. He's got the play in the box. Will they be able to get this elimination and then do so successfully? What a piece control coming into play from the team right there. They managed to just sweep that over there, and we're gonna get a little bit of a Storm Surge active as we have 32 players above the threshold. Fresh getting some eliminations right there, and we're gonna be seeing him in action in the finals. Scully the Rat getting elims. Everyone is doing so right now, and the servers are just so laggy that we just didn't even see him place that launch pad, and he's now able to reconnect with his team. Zakis and CK being the fraggers in this position, you can see how well they do, and we've witnessed them grow into the players they are today in the Nibble bi-weekly series, as they've been competing now as well for 11 weeks. Still haven't had a champion to their name just yet. They're still second, third, etc. in the Nibble qualifiers, and he's just shooting through the walls, and he's gonna get focused from there above. And it's a short launch yet again. Just how many launch pads does this team have at hand right now? Zaki's still alive. CK very much low on HP. He's gonna need a refresh to get some wide heals, because they're quite low on that aspect over there. But able to heal up right now with a couple big pots and minis. Now 100 blue, 30 white. If he gets a body shot, he's dead either way. And you can see a player now in the same box. And it's an edit, and it's a pump, and it does be able to get that refresh, which will help him a lot in terms of HP over there. And you can just see this team looking very solid right now, able to get into the end games with 9 eliminations and farming up those placement points. Let us see exactly what goes into play, guys. CK, Bojo, Zakis, let's get some shee in the chat. Let's get some GGs in the chat. Let's see you guys hype up for this team over here. Has they most probably be walking out with a victory royale? It's a couple chug cannon splashes, and this is a full team over here. Will they doubly key? They get the wall, but they're going to continue focusing on that rotation. And it's a 32 pump from CK. CK's running and hunting down these players as they go on ultimate low. And it's a good pump from CK. Will he be able to clean up? He does so successfully. But it's Zakis who's going to be in a tough position and get eliminated over there for himself. And a huge pump opportunity for CK. And they do manage to get that there. It's a 2v1 situation. What is going to happen with CK? Bojo in this play. Bojo quite low on HP. As we wait at the edge of our seat. Oh, a good pump. He drops a player down. Will he be able to get him? And it's just like that. It's a good victory royale in the books for the players right there. Oh, beautiful. And he dances to victory because why not? Amazing gameplay that we've just witnessed from Bojo, CK, and Zakis grabbing the victory royale, earning themselves a huge amount of points as well as eliminations. Guys, you just got to love to see that coming into action for us over there. And we are still going into game number 3. So don't you guys go anywhere, just so you guys can see this is the schedule for the evening. Quite behind on time, but the next game should be starting at 20 past 7 over there. So don't you guys go anywhere. We'll be back with a short break, and we'll be looking at the statistics as well as the leaderboard for the players at hand, and we'll be seeing you guys quite shortly. Remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys after the break.
Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live aloud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live a loud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live a loud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop.
Hey guys, now going into the competitive games for game number 3, not week 3, sorry. So the competitive games for game 3, and it is going to be spectacular to see exactly what is going to be going into play. But before we do so, let's just jump on board with an off-spawn fight between the players that we have right now, Storm and them. They are being contested, apparently. So this is going to be interesting to see what gets played or what goes into play right there. And we'll bring that over to you guys in just a bit as we set this up. And guys, I just want to say, you know, you guys have been really supportive throughout the tournament, like in terms of supporting us and everything. So without wasting more time, let's go over and see what game 3 is all about right there. And we can see Storm and them, they're really in a good position right now. They've got some good loadout. They got some good HP. Storm and Havocs have 150 HP. It's left up to Noted to get a bit of blue shields from him. But let's see exactly what will be going into play for these players right now. And again, I love each and every one of you guys in the Fortnite community. And that's why I do this, you know. That's why we host tournaments every single month and why I cost for you guys. And you can see it gets a bit of 125 HP. I believe they are contested, but they're playing this so passive, you know, not looking left, right, or center. Does it look like they found their opponents? Are the opponents in the main building right here? And it does look like it is indeed. And you're gonna see Noted now just grabbing some walls. And you just gotta love Noted's playstyle. He's really, really talented when it comes to the game. And it's a good tag from him. And, you know, a lot of these players are reliant on the SMG when it's on controller. Oh, and he's just gonna be in a tough position over there. He's gonna get kicked out. And then after this, guys, we'll go into the leaderboard to look at where the players lie. And it's a good tag again from Noted. Noted putting in a lot of damage. He doesn't have that much shotgun shelves left in there. So it's going to be tough. But they are grabbing walls left, right, and center either way. Oh, and that's a headshot from the opponent. No, not a headshot. Body shot on the Deagle. He's unable to heal up. And it does look like Storm and Havocs have been taking a lot of damage as well. Who went off spawn? We have no clue. Using quite a bit of HP there. ammo, AR ammo. This fight is going over for quite some time as well. It means they're not gathering enough resources as well to make the rotations after this has concluded. You can see Mind of Havoc's in a bit of a situation over there. And this off-spawn fight is being dragged on. Players are not going all in just yet, because no player has been knocked, so you don't want to put yourself in that position. You just don't want to put yourself into that position where you are the first team to be knocked. Havoc's on 75 HP, Noted on 75 HP, Storm on 140. It's just not looking good for either team right now. Oh my god. He's opening up the building. Oh! And just like that. But they managed to trade it off. It is a 1v1 situation. Will they get the finish is the question. And they do so. So it's a 2v2. Havoc's and Storm left alone in this play. They do got decent amount of loot to clutch up here. But for Noted, that unfortunately was not the play. Don't minimize up Noted. So Storm and them honestly just chilling. They need to clutch up here. It's a 2v2 situation. The zone is even pushing in right now. Just how long do these fights go on for? They do manage to grab the card on Noted, and they can get the reboot in stealthy as well. They're reviving already, which is really good. So now Noted is in a position where he can get his loot back and have more HP as well. This is why Storm and Havoc's are winning off spawn consistently, is because they're playing it smart, they're playing the waiting game. And there goes the little salty emote from Noted, just to say, you know what, I'm back still. Yes, you killed me. Yes, you get a kill point, but I'm back. I'm back to dominate. Oh, they do get a knock on another player, and they're able to shake down. And this player rotates out, and it's Noted who's going to be chasing the same 1v1 situation. Couple tags sent out from the team. But let's see exactly what happens with Noted. Noted without a shotgun. He has an SMG. He has some mats. He's able to build to cover up. He reloads. Noted is a madman walking into this without a shotgun. And it's just an SMG spray. Whoa, he get the pickaxe? Oh, just like that. He's able to walk off that alive with 6 HP though. And now we are able to at least take a breather and look at the leaderboard for game number 2 over there. So let's look at the leaderboard quickly and see exactly what where these players are standing. So Piano, Vibes, and Davs take that first place position. Tylo, HPK, and Vibe Tadpole take second. Light, TK, Bojo, Zaki's taking third. All tied right now, guys. If you look at first, second, and third, they have 41 points. Fourth and fifth are on 39, 37. So not that far behind is fourth and fifth. This one is going to be a close game for us, guys. And we can go over now to race to see exactly what's cooking over there. And what is the plays going to be happening right now. We can see it's Chili left alone to clutch up for the team, which is not what's happening right now. note, it is insane. We couldn't agree more. But let's not put any pressure on the team racing them as they are a solo right there. We won't want to put any pressure from them. On the other hand, we got Light CK and them who are going to be in action, who are going to be present right there. And we can see exactly what the circumstances are going to be for him. He does manage to cone a player. He's got him in a box. But just like that, he's able to run out of that play. And CK is able to protect himself. But it's Bojo who's going to get eliminated by a third-party shot, I believe. And just unfortunately not able to connect that snipe shot, which would have been very crucial either way. Oh, and it's attack. But unfortunately not able to work that out. And they're going to get eliminated. It's Zaki's left alone. The zone is going to be rotating in 1 minute 30 seconds. Will he get this elim? He does so successfully. And he gets a chunk. All that loot just fell down. And they get chopped as well. He does have a launch pad, so he's able to get out of here. So many teams on this position. But is he able to maybe get out of here with a card is the question. Will he be able to get either... Oh, and unfortunately, they're going to get eliminated like that. And that's just going to be GG's in the books. Let's go over to Reepsy and see what's cooking with them. Oh, it's Reepsy involved in the fight over here as well. So we're having so many teams fight each other, and Goliath, Rejects, Crispy, and Rejects are here to clean up the fight. Are here to take on where Zaki's, CK, and Bojo are. Question is, who's getting all the eliminations? Oh, and he's just unable to remove that launch pad, which could have been perfect for them. Oh, there's still one more player there, and he's left trapped alone. Now needing to make some rotation. Unfortunately, having to destroy that launch pad means they're going to need to use their own launch pad. And you can see them place that there. And they're going to start making those rotations right now. But still, very tough positions for all players across the board. We did see Storm having a long fort off spawn. And that's just not going to be it. You know, you are going to see yourself in tough plays. But they are still seeing some teams in the zone. He lines up at 25, unable to connect more to that. And the zone's still pushing, and the zone's still very far. He needs to focus on that zone rotation instead of a single kill point. And honestly, rotating in the river will be a crucial play. And they are able to also get a slurp truck over here, so that's going to be good for them. They don't have that much. They don't have that much AR ammo. Their mats are looking decent. Huge rotation for the players. But let's go see what Storm and them are up to, whether or not they managed to get out of that alive, and what loot they're roaming around with. So honestly, not that bad loot. Hey, they got some fishies, they got a sniper, He's got a scar, and the stream has ended. So, GG's. Oh, there we go. Noted FN on YouTube. This kid. CK versus Silent? Was that you, Silent, versus CK? They mad cows are very much terrible. I mean, look at their wood, look at their metal, look at their everything. It's very, very bad. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Glitched. Couple snipes to oppositions who are building in the open. Nice. Oh my god, they've managed to crack a player. Another 35. Noted, just working with the bush right here. But this is obviously putting some tough plays for Storm and Havocs. Because Storm and Havocs are alone in this position. Nice beams again. Let's see what goes into play for the team. Havoc, Storm, and Noted. He's been hit hard for Storm. Storm needs to heal up. Storm needs a flopper from Noted in order to heal up those HPs. Will he be able to get some though? He's back at 100. White. Storm is moving in. Not looking good for the teams right now. They're going to need to rotate with the pressure of Storm behind them. So this means they're going to need to utilize a lot more mats because they do have a team above them. And in 1 minute, we are going to be seeing that zone rotate inwards. Oh, nice 25 damage. Let's go see what the positions of Reapsy and them are. But in fact, actually, we do got another POV over here, which is Swizzy. And they came second in the first match. So they're going to be alive as well here. And I can see them rotate now. It's Chimp, Swizzy, and Jetski. Complete new trio. Obviously, Chimp filling in for Swizzy because Chimp has his own trio. Chimp does play with Kareem and Nyclo. But for the past couple of months, the Kareem and Chimp duo just haven't been successful in any tournaments. And I'm talking about a lot of big tournaments that have been happening in the past. Kareem, obviously, in a lot of exams, he's in matric finals. He has to deal with a lot of pressure of that side from him. But competitive is competitive. If this is the line of competitive field you want to be in, you got to practice every day. You got to be in the scrims, in the tournaments, every opportunity you can possibly. And honestly, I'm just not seeing that from Kareem and Chimp right now. And I'm hoping to see them in a top position very soon. They've always been one of my favorite players to spectate. Always been one of my favorite players to have in a tournament. So I'm hoping to see them in the Nibble bi-weekly series in the finals, competing and showing why they deserve to have that first spot placement.
Half in for the boys.
Half in for the boys. Do they get it? Is the question. And unfortunately, not that bad, honestly. They can make a couple rotations in, and they will be in a good play for that. But this is Swizzy, Chimp, and Jetski. Jetski, honestly, has been competing on the low-key, you know, not making a lot of noise on social media about his competitive and so forth. So we just haven't seen him that much. But he competes literally every single tournament. Every single tournament he's there competing.
Okay. Wait a little bit.
Couple shots from height.
Nice. Yeah, just it. Done. Okay. Last. No more.
We can edit it.
Wait.
One's back. Wait. Yeah.
Nice pump. They do manage to knock the player. And it's those coordinate shots that will get a player eliminated off the bat.
Come here.
Stop. This is the door right above us. Right there.
Come here. Made the ball.
Wait behind us. Yeah.
Just make another box, Jet King, in your right. No, don't fight, Fizzy, don't fight. We're gonna get paid. And then,
Wait, that's not our.
mine. I need the flopper. Oh, it's not fish, I don't know.
I do.
Okay, flopper.
That's you.
They are able to heal up from those
You
damages.
guys have big.
This is Swizzy, Chimp, and Jetski. But let's go over to Reepsy and see what they have in store for us. Let's go over right now. And there we go. Reepsy's POV coming on board. Are they still in the game? And, oh, just look at that. They're on height and they beam in. It's what? He's managed to absolutely disintegrate that team over there. And this is why it's nice to be on height. They're making that rotation with another Storm Surge warning in the qualifier for game number 3. We are going to be going into one more game after this, guys, so don't go anywhere. Make sure to retweet, share the stream, get as much opportunity as we can. And oh my god, he's lost a lot of white HP. He needs to take a med kit right now. He was contesting for height, but Goliath Rejects doesn't seem to be a part of the trio right now. And it's Crispy and Rejects to make a victory on their own, because Rejects did so. So let's see exactly what Reepsy and them can do. But we won't be sticking too long on this trio, as we do have Storm and them giving us that POV. Oh no, it does look like they're not screen sharing, unfortunately, so we won't be able to see that over there. So we're gonna have to stick with Rejects, and Reepsy has to make this rotation on second to height right now, dropping a couple levels down, which is a really good layer to be in. They are able to keep ahead of zone, but the question is for Crispy now is he going to get eliminated, or is he going to be in a good position? They are able to attack. He gets into that box, but he's hit hard and he's managed to get that elim. And no, they edit the player down. And it's You Suck Kid, which I believe is Reepsy, which is Zone Reader. No, I'm not sure who these players are, but You Suck Kid sounds like Travis and them. No, You Suck is Popcool Latte and does... Oh! What a good response from Crispy! With that hard pressure on him, he's able to one-pump a kid from the Storm and continue the dream. And victory plays right here. He's able to pause a bit and heal up. His mat count is very terrible. He's going to need another elimination. And just like that, he's going to get eliminated. But let's go see whether or not we still have Swizzy and them alive in this one. And they are indeed. So we are able to continue the cost all the way to the finishing lines for us. Swizzy and them trying to drop some players down into their box. But will they become successful is the question, or will they continue focusing on that rotation?
Just watch down, go flow. Okay, no. Okay, nice. Yeah. They tower, no? Okay, you guys can look for something. I will dance. I'm with you. Yeah.
Here, this team looking to win this game. They are showing some true dominant plays. I mean, in last game around, they did manage to get into a tie position for first. But it does look like they're going to be taking the lead this time around. However, not that eliminations at hand for the team.
You guys don't get the outside. I'm running. Go. I'm healing. I can't do it.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, I'm dead.
And jet ski with the clutch.
Nice, jet ski. That's fine.
Oh, jet ski with a huge pump. Will he be able to get this kill? He does so indeed. He's able to eliminate Mind of Havocs, which is light CK in them. No, Havocs and Storm in them.
Nice, bro. Yeah, bro. You cheating. 51.
Oh, and a good second place for them. That is not bad at all.
Yeah, bro.
The team very much happy for that. Very much in a good position to grab second place and potentially the top of the leaderboard for the qualifier over here. But let's see whether or not they will be first after the short break. Guys, don't go anywhere. We're going into the final game of the Nibble bi-weekly series. And we would like to say thank you so much for tuning into the cast over here. And we'll see you guys in just a bit.
Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you want to change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you want to be young again, say you want to be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live aloud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live a loud stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live a loud stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be, if you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live aloud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be, if you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be.
And there you guys go. What a good break to jump into the next game. And without wasting any more time, guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning into the Nibble bi-weekly series. And
flippin' sucked.
and without wasting any more time, let's go jump over to the leaderboards right now. And not the leaderboards, but the gameplay, because we got some off-spawn action yet again between the stealthy players. And that is going to be Storm, Havoc, and Noted, who are contesting Dan, Cobra, and Quake. And it's a 1v1 situation. He's missing couple shots. Will he be able to clutch up? He does, though, with the gun. And it's a gun ablazing right there. Oh, unfortunately, it's two players knocked. Storm is going to need to clutch this one up. Will he is the question. It's going to be a 3v1 situation, it does look like. And I don't think Storm really is in a position where he can do that. He was unable to get that finish as well. The team landed very much separate, so that there is a huge disadvantage for the team. But if Storm, the big Storm, comes through with a 1v3, I'm jumping off my seat and closing the stream. He's got the loot. He's got everything to sort of clutch up. He gets the card. Honestly, if I was the opposition team, I would have honestly been in a position where we camp the cards so that Storm, Havoc, and Noted are unable to get revived. But let's go over, let's not put any pressure on the team right now, as he is a solo. So let's go over to CK and see what's happening over there. CK is also off spawn. Let's go to Race. Let's go to Race. Oh, Race is emoting. Does look like he's found himself some eliminations over there. Let's see what happens. We can see Light Fresh getting himself an Elam. I wonder if Luka Rakic is still live on Twitch, even after he was not able to connect in game number 2. And it does look like he's ended that stream, so unfortunately we won't be able to see any action coming in from Luka and his team. So very unfortunate there. But let's go over to Swizzy, the team that sort of clutched, and we can also look at the leaderboard. Actually, let's look at the leaderboard for game 3 and 4. We are in game 4 actually. My bad, guys. The banner is a bit wrong. We are in game 4. There we go. Change that. So game 4, and we can see the top 5 players have made a change. Actually, Swizzy in 3rd with 61. Lurker, Demos Ricey winning that game, coming first with 63 points now. Neymar, Woken, Travis claiming first place with 65. In 4th, you got Piano, Dabs, and Vibes with 57. In 5th, you got Reepsy, Crispy, and Reject with 56. So that is where the leaderboard stands right now. And unfortunately, unable to finish that. But we can see the landing spot for Swizzy and them. Swizzy and them with 3 eliminations off the bat. That's going to be very good kill points for them to, you know, get closer to that top 3 or that top 1 position.
What's going on here, bro? Come on, seriously.
I think 1 of 4 now. I think we can qualify 1 game.
Have you guys just been dying all night?
Yeah, because Trump got hit us like 5 times.
No one chance, man.
But you said you will come, bro.
It doesn't matter, sis. You guys can't do shit without me, sis.
Just a call. You call the next one.
Doesn't matter, dog. You guys suck.
I think we need to pay.
Honestly, there's so much talking going on in that. So we'll go back over to Noted and MC, whether they managed to clutch up is the question. And oh, we can see them at Coral Castle, fully alive and clutched up. Storm managing to get everyone up and going over here. My question for the team is that if they're able to loot up and successfully get this over here, why haven't they done so in a while, you know? It's a bit jumpy. Let me ask him to refresh the stream. Okay, now it's fine. Is it?
And we will get this
No,
spaz.
no, can you end and start again? It's doing some weird stuff.
Oh, hello, Iron.
Okay, I think it's much more better. My question to you guys is, why not land Coral if it's uncontested?
Because
we want stealthy. We're not leaving because of Randy's.
Okay.
And wait, another reason. Sub to Noted FN on YT.
And R1350, yeah.
Oh my god, self plugs over here. How long have you guys been a trio and how's it working out for you guys?
3 days. The greatest besides Havix is deaf. Because he has 150 rand headset. Someone sponsor me headset, please.
Maybe Havix needs to win some tournaments then.
Woo! We base you.
I mean, I was banned for about like 4 a bit more.
Yeah. Which is
your fault.
Your fault, yeah. You just
Guys, Gensa, it's the
okay,
Dangas.
thank you so much for the chat and enjoy the rest.
You remember.
There you go, guys. That's how long Swizzy, Noted, Havix, and Storm have been trioing. 3 days. And it's been working out quite well for them. They've qualified for major tournaments in South Africa and they continue to do well. I mean, even in the Nibble bi-weekly series right now, they're doing exceptionally decent and we are looking at them qualifying, hopefully, over to the next game. But Swivix, for you, how are you enjoying the Nibble bi-weekly series? People in the chat, are you guys spectating or enjoying any of the games? Let's see what you guys have to say. You can see some action now on Swizzy. Swizzy taking off a lot of damage. He needs to heal up.
Oh my jet ski.
don't fight.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm coming. Damn! I killed him.
oh my gosh, jet ski loud.
He stole my kill.
Have a med kit.
Why are you way too wide?
He's bad at landing, dog. He's bad at landing, dog. What are you
Oh,
doing?
he's specializing.
Nibble is honestly one of the best 20s, good prize pool, nice hit stack finals, and never disappoints. That is what we love to hear, Swivix. Thank you so much for your feedback on the Nibble bi-weekly series. But
This shit, bro.
does look like the team right now is clutching up, getting as much kills as possible, and I don't know how much my trio sucks without me. See, Kareem, they perform better without you. And yeah, so honestly, Swizzy, Chimp, and Jetski, the new trio to dominate the Fortnite South African scene. So let's see what happens over there. Just looking for trio at the moment. It's hard to find a good solo that's looking for trio. Yeah, it is always tough to get the perfect chemistry for the team. And yeah, we can see exactly what happens over there. But you can see, look at Swizzy. They are chilling 61 points, 2 points behind Neymar, Woke, and Travis. So they are doing pretty decent right now as it stands, Kareem. They're actually in a good position, coming second last game with a couple eliminations as well. And even already this game, they are sitting with 4 eliminations, which is spectacular. I mean, you just love to see that coming to play for the team that is brand new, you know? Now, I'm disappointed in them. Bro, they playing better than when you and Chimp play. Just saying. Just saying. But with Alpha Scrim, so saying if it is good, you can build chemistry very fast. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Game number 1, guys. Alpha Scrims has been another like important aspect in the Fortnite practice and scrims for Fortnite South Africa itself. I mean, we are looking at some of the SAT games coming out of there, and that potentially carries over to tournaments, and we are seeing qualifiers and finals and semi-finals all have Storm Surge and all have stacked games. So huge shout out to the scrim discords that are developed in South Africa to give the players outside tournaments more practice, more scrims, and we are definitely seeing a huge improve in the Fortnite ZA customs. So Alpha Scrim's doing some big things, you know. But honestly, yeah, the team Swissy and them are doing 10 times better than I would have expected. Let's go over to Light CK and see what's happening with them. It does look like they're going to be getting into some action right now. As you guys can see, CK is engaging in that W key format, and you can see he's got a player on his cone. Will he be able to do anything serious? Chops away the wood to get better preview of what's around him. And they're just gonna focus up. Will he be able to get a wall? Unfortunately not. Some good angles, you know, is keeping a good angle there. You know, that team tried to get the double edit pump on them, but it's a slap in the wall with the pump, and a nice pump from CK. CK then need to clutch this up quickly. Will he be able to? Unfortunately not able to line up a shot, but that storm is definitely gonna knock this player down. With the pressure from CK, that player won't be able to heal up. Oh, and it's Alco who will get eliminated. Alco, Cobra, and Quack will get eliminated over here. And that is the team contesting Storm, Havocs, and Noted. So GG's over there. They get out of this qualifier. I don't think they call into finals, but they still qualify 2. If you guys are around, they still qualify 2 for you guys to take part in and compete in that. They do got the chug cannon as well, so they're able to heal up quite a bit. They got a med kit, 3 med kits in fact, so they're able to get to good HP and continue fighting their way into the end games, where we have 56 players remaining in the final game. Race, on the other hand, he's been having a tough time competing in the qualifiers right now. We've seen him dying of spawn, having 2 players in end game, or even a single player itself But now, this time around, he's chilling. He's got a gold spaz. And just talk about that gold spaz going into endgame. He needs to utilize that to the best he can. He's got a scar as well. Not that much AR ammo. His mat's looking very decent. 460 wood, 410 brick, and 500 metal. If I was him, I would reserve as much AR shots as I can possibly. There's no need for surge tags because this is the last game. You're going to see no surge happening in this game. So no need to get any tags at all. No need to waste that clip that you do have in your scar. I mean, only 3 clips and that your gun's finished. Your AR ammo is finished. And yes, maybe he can get a bit of a split from his teammates. But if he hasn't already gotten a split from his teammates, that means the resources across the team is quite low on that end over there. But talking about Ray's Punishers, honestly, he's been doing a couple bits in the community right now. He's been in the community for quite some time. He hasn't had the, opportunity to shine as we expect a player of such long-term caliber competing in the tournaments, etc. But Ray's very fan favorite. I am a fan favorite when it comes to the way he plays those end games as a solo. Like even when he's alone as a solo, he clutches up amazing plays. He does extremely well. But maybe it's just because he hasn't found his perfect chemistry trio that he's not able to pop off in the 2021 season. I mean, 2021's all about trios. We have had a couple solo tournaments. We've had a couple duo tournaments. But we've just haven't had a pop-off from Race in the trio season. And let's see what happens. I mean, maybe he's able to find the trio he works well with, which is Spies and Chili. But this qualifier, we haven't seen too much of them. We've seen a duo or solo going into the end game aspects. But that's not going to be enough for you as a team to qualify or to get closer to that first place, second place, third place positions. So let's see what happens with them. We'll go over to them in the end games. But what not better than to go over to Reepsy, Rejects, and Crispy, a new trio formed up in the making, who have already won the Nibble bi-weekly series week 9. Will they be able to continue that champions is the question. This is a short launch, and honestly, I believe a waste of a launch pad, because isn't the next zone 50-50? And it does look like also, not only are they rotating, but they're getting focused quite heavily. Will they get the revive on them? He has to restart that revive again. A waste of a launch pad for me personally. Now they're in the center of the zone and won't be getting the 50-50 zone. You think Neisner will be best of the best stacked? Oh, 100%. I mean, look at the qualifiers. The qualifiers are ready. Qualifier 1, we had second Storm Surge. Qualifier 2, I think we had second Storm Surge. Qualifier 3, however, was not the same. We had a lot more new players coming into the aspects, and it's just not easy for them. But we've had a Neisner team qualified today, guys. Believe it or not. So yeah. Oh, what's happening with the aim? The aim was a bit AY over there. But today is all about the Nibble bi-weekly series. Week 11 qualifier 1, guys, where we do witness stack games like best of the best, even though the prize pool is not matched without a doubt over there. But I'm more so excited to see what this Sunday is going to be looking like. And Nibble just gives a little bit of cinch to these tournaments that we talk about outside Nibble bi-weekly series. Like, it is crucial to have the Nibble bi-weekly series take part, because it means you can compete in a competitive environment with your team. And like, these games, they're no joke. They're kind of hard. He's able to heal up. He's got a lot of heals in his back pocket. 3 big pots, 6 minis. And this is the last game. Guys, let's try get 50 likes for the qualifier over here. Would really appreciate that. And thank you. He's able to expand out and have a decent amount of mats still left for the team. So this is a massive expansion that the team have built, and it honestly allows you to, you know, go to certain stages or certain rooms off your box, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But if you are being focused, you can go from one box to the next one without any problems. Maybe hold your roof or whatever the case may be. And they are focusing some players, making some rotations right now. Will they be able to connect any shots? I don't think so. Honestly, don't think so. But let's go over to Storm, Noted, and Havocs to see what their position is. I mean, they were eliminated quite early, but Storm with the huge clutch plays, and that's a short launch to stay ahead of zone. Couple focus from height, but that's an easy rotation for the team. He is able to maybe heal up, and a couple tags just to say, hey, I am aware of you. I do see you, man. Oh, is he going in for the high play? It does look like Noted and them are going to be going in for the high play. They do got the favor of the zone. And it's a couple players rotating in the sky. Will he be able to beam? He is focusing players, however, on the other hand, so that they don't get, so that they don't lose to height. But I think Noted, Havocs, and them have secured the high play right now. And it's just a couple launch pads being placed and some tags. Oh, he's managed to crack a player, but he won't be able to clean that up. And it's another short launch that will get into play. Oh, and it's a glitch for him, but it's fine. It works out in his favor, honestly. And they're going in for the 50-50 on height. Will they be able to win it is the question. And you can see now Noted sort of retreat from that position of height. Nice tag. One player does go down. It's WRG Storm who's going to be eliminated from the trio. Noted with the clutch plays. Will he be able to get this elimination is the question. And he does so indeed. I think that was Reepsy who just got eliminated. It's another short launch from them. Because as a solo with not that much mats at hand, it's going to be tough. In fact, he just repositioned himself to not be that high. Oh! And unfortunately, no! He is going to lag out over there. You're going to experience some laggy gameplays. And I do believe that was Reepsy who was eliminated from Noted. But instead of watching Noted, let's go see what Reepsy. Let's go see what CK and them are up to. And you're gonna have two players eliminated. Punisher Bojo, the IGL, the Punisher centered fanboy. Not Punisher centered, but centered fanboy. Is he able to clutch up? Unfortunately not. Getting eliminated by Raheem Riley. And we're now able to go back to Reepsy, where Goliath Rejects is on a heightened position with 3 eliminations at hand. He goes in to try grab a couple mats, but it's just, he's actually decent on mats. He doesn't need any. He's okay on mats. Focusing down, spraying and praying, and it does get that elimination. Now sitting on 4. It is going to be a 2v2 situation. Will Rejects and them grab the second victory royale for the evening? In fact, it's a 2v1 situation right now. Has the opposition on the low ground has managed to grab a win over there. Crispy going in with some action. It is going to be Rejects on height spraying down below. And that is a victory royale for Rejects, Reepsy, and Crispy. And a second win out of the 4 games for the evening. And a huge shout out to them for that competitive level that they are bringing into the broadcast that we have over here. Guys, thank you so much for coming through to the stream. That is going to be a wrap and a GG's in all. Honest, good game that we've witnessed from the players over there. And what do you guys have to say for those games? Let's get some GG's in chat. Let's get some Let's get the hype up. Yes. Clutch Kid, definitely. He has been showing some real potential in the new trio that has formed, which is Reepsy, Crispy, and Rejects. Rejects grabbing the victory royale in game number 1 as a solo. Now, as a duo, they are able to clutch up and grab yet again another victory royale. But guys, that is going to be the end of the 4 games and the end of the tournament right here. While we are going to be signing off and so forth, let us look at the prize pool for Sunday, where Sunday is going to be that exactly 1,350 Rand. First place, 900 bucks. Second place, 450. So we are going to be seeing some real competitive fields this Sunday for the finals of the Nibble bi-weekly series, week 11. And as the site sort of loads up for the leaderboard, I'm able to show you guys where these players are standing, and we can go over to the leaderboard right now. And this is what it is like. Swizzy, Chimp, Jetski grabbing first place. Rejects, Reepsy, and Crispy 1 point behind, grabbing second. Bravado, X Goliath, which is Neymar, Woken, Travis, grabbing third with 82. A good lead from first and second to third. And then fourth is Piano, Dives, and Vibes, making somewhat a comeback into fourth place position. Big Five, which is Psycho, Glubs, and Dayquoth with 74 points. And that is going to be your top 5 plays for the evening. Again, thank you guys so much for coming through. This has been a wrap. See you guys on Friday at 6 p.m. for the Qualifier 2 and some more action, which is going to be trios yet again for the Nibble bi-weekly series. See you guys then. Have a good one.
Won't you